Now, my name is Lydia. Now, mine is a quick one. There is social media with peer pressure. How do we control this? What are your first
We were living somewhere else. Then now I moved to a certain apartment with my young daughter. And there's been a boy who's been a bully there. And he's been a bully, you know, he's about, at that time he was about 6 years old, but then he would bully even 12-year-olds, both boys and girls. So we come there and my daughter goes out to play, you know, just to get to know the other kids and start playing, and this boy came to bully my daughter. Now, my daughter has been learning taekwondo. So she thoroughly beat that boy up. And then walked home and came and told me, Daddy, this boy came to bully me and he tried to kiss me and I beat him up. And I was like, that's my girl. That bully, the boy was a bully, would always come even to the house and say, can Alena come and play with me? Why? He came to recognize this is someone who doesn't fear me. And you know what bullies are? It's all about, they're not really as strong and all that. But, you know, she thoroughly disciplined him. And by the way, when he comes, they'll play. The other day we went to visit the same estate. And he came and said, I've asked my daddy, and he said, yes, I want to give you my roller skates. And she came and said, Daddy, I've been given. I was like, by who? By so-and-so. I was like, how? Says he just wanted to give me as a gift. He asked his daddy, and the daddy said, fine. So make sure that you are not only a parent, because many times we make very big mistakes. We either say, I'm a parent and that's all, I'm not a friend. Or I've become a friend of my children and I'm no longer a parent. You've got to be both. 100% parent, 100% best friend. Because what do you do with your best friends? You tell them your secrets.
My own contribution is this. I don't like saying this part of my life, but I have been, I'm not a divorcee, but by accident, for 28 years I've been nurturing my 3 children because their dad passed on. And there's something parents must do other than being friends to your children. Is what we call town hall meeting. You must hold meetings with your children regularly. You must make them, bring them closer to you. I am a very, I won't say IT savvy, but I'm very, very knowledgeable about things that young children do. I work in the children ministry in my church, and I tend to interact with young girls, young women, and elderly women. There's so much you can learn from them, and from them you can get all that is happening around them. Like, there's no information that is useless. Have that at the back of your mind. Everything is important. Bring it to their lives. Don't give them time. Because parenting is a lifetime business. Even when they get married, you continue to have relationship with your children. That is the only way to be at peace in your evening. I invade my daughter's privacy. She complains, you know, I'm no longer young. I said, well, I know that. You are not young. Me too, I'm no longer old too. So we have a deal. So you must invade their privacy. You must be aggressive about it. And you must take your position. Parents should not allow their children to intimidate them. So parents are under the spell of their children. I won't take it. You see, when you get intimidated by your children, and that's why parents must go on self-development. You must be relevant in your life, in the lives of your children. I said when I was coming for this conference, we just discussed it, and that's it. I said I was going. And what do? I went. Because when you rely too much, some parents are very timid with their children, I must confess. And that's why the children have edge over you. I like what my brother has said, but I tell you, you have to be aggressive because the times are challenging and they're not user-friendly at all. Thank you very much.
So basically, you're talking about aggressiveness. I'll talk from a child's point of view because I think I am among the children sitting here. So in terms of social media and aggressiveness, we basically understand right now we have Gen Z, we have the millennials, and then we have the, we call them zillennials. We basically, I think I fall there, where I'm not a Gen Z, neither am I a millennial. Niko tu pale katikati. I'm still struggling with before internet and the beginning of internet, and now the excessive internet. So I'm just there among the they call us confused generation, because we find that right now you can even find young the 2000s getting married, and the 1993s going back. Then there is us now. We're just somewhere in life, and now we're trying to understand the social media. People are criticizing and all that, but the best approach is the approach he said, being 100% parent, being 100% friend. And the question that she asked, how do you handle your kids in this social media times? Personally, if I was to go to her since I'm a Sunday school teacher, I normally tell my Sunday school kids everything they need to know. There's something we have as a society in Africa where we have shame. The moment we try and accept that a factual is not shame, that's when we will start addressing so many things. For instance, we have the private parts. We have a penis is not a bad language. It is a scientific thing, and it is something that everybody knows. A vagina is a scientific and bad part and parcel of your body parts. So the moment you let your child learn from an early age, class 1, nursery school, this is this and this is that. So that by the time you're telling your child, nobody should touch your vagina, nobody should touch your penis. The moment this child goes to person A or B and says, this part of my body has been touched, this person will be able to know that this child has been violated or something. But the moment you call it, this is your book, this is your pen, the teacher will say, no, share your book and share your pen. The child will be like, it's fine. The teacher said we should share our book and our pens. So your term, her term, his term are two different, but we only have one term that everybody knows. So the point is, let's start actualizing and learning things that are really, tusikwe tuna sugarcoat things. Let's learn it the way it is. Tell your child this is social media. In social media, we have something called pornography. Pornography is where people do this and this, and it is so bad. So that when the child goes, curiosity goes away, because they already know that these are naked people and we are not allowed to see naked people. But the moment you just leave it at pornography, they'll be like, what is pornography? I really need to know what it is. Thank you.